Hey everybody, Ann here, and I am cooking clams again, clams from the river. This time it's Cajun rice and clams. It is going to be delicious. Here we go. Okay, check this out. They're in fresh water and they're opening up, and if you look down there, there's like two little valves. One's got like tentacly stuff over it and the other has, I don't know, I think one's where they eat and one's where they poop. I don't know. And after one day soaking in clean water, this is what one of the cups of clams pooped out. So yay! You know what? I am not ready to cook them yet, so I'm going to put them back in some more clean water, and let's see if I let them soak longer, if they will expel more, junk. Okay, I set up a little makeshift grill thing here with two logs, and you've got a bunch of coals underneath. And I'm just going to start adding the clams, kind of like a handful at a time from the top. You don't want to just throw all of that water in there because it has the sand and grit that the clams have pooped out. And yes, they pooped out a whole bunch more. So let me just get this all filled up. All right, let's take a look at these, see how they're doing. Well, yeah, starting to boil there a little bit. Most of the shells are opened up. I'm just going to give them a little stir and let them cook a little bit longer. I decided to get the rice going over this little grill thing here over the open fire too. So as soon as this is boiling, I can add the rice and let it cook over an open fire. Yay! And I've added the rice. It's not boiling yet, but you know what? It's going to work out fine. It'll start cooking the way it's supposed to here in a few minutes, hopefully, because it's really, really hot underneath there. There's a bunch of charcoal or coals, from wood that's burned underneath that are still burning, and they're really, really hot. So yeah, this is going to start boiling here in a minute. All right, the clams are done. I've rinsed them with cold water, and now I'm just going to start picking the little pieces of meat out of it. Kind of hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to have to put this camera down. And yeah, just take it out and put it in the pan one by one. It may seem like it takes a long time, but it really doesn't. It goes pretty fast, but yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put my phone down so I can finish this up quickly. All right, we've got them all out of the shells and they're now added to the pan. All I need to do now is start adding ingredients. Just a splash of lemon juice. This lemon juice has a lot of flavor. It's lemon juice concentrate, so you don't want to add too much because it'll be just too tangy. And I'm using a full wine glass, whiskey glass, whatever you call that glass, of white wine to it. I'm going to turn on the heat to medium. And we're going to start stirring this and adding the other ingredients one by one. I cannot wait to see if this turns out good. I really hope it turns out good. Now we're going to add a large jalapeno chopped up pretty finely. Now how about some seasonings? There's some salt, just a pinch, a little bit more. Next is, let me grab it, pepper, a little bit of pepper. Some garlic, lots of garlic. I love garlic. And some cilantro, lots of cilantro. What's next here? Some oregano. The last of my oregano I grew last year. I'm just going to throw in the rest of the tub because there's not that much left. And a little bit of cumin. I love the taste of cumin in dishes. It's so delicious. All right. What's next? Some turmeric. Turmeric is so good for you. I'll have to do a video on how good turmeric is for you one of these days. It also adds a really nice color to it. And a little bit of hot sauce. It's kind of like, Tabasco sauce, just with a little bit more of a kick. Very delicious. All right, I think that's plenty. Let's just stir this up. It's already starting to look really, really good. So we're just going to let this cook for a little while on medium heat and see how things develop. Okay, next we are going to add the last of my dehydrated tomatoes from my garden last year. Up in the left hand corner. Lower left is the last of my dehydrated onions that I grew. as well as some bacon that had already been cooked and chopped up. Just add that all to the pot. Get to mixing it up. Stir it around. Keep it over medium heat. And you know what? I don't know. I may need some more wine. All right. Is the rice done? Yes, the rice is done. Right on. We can take this away, set it off to the side, and see how everything else is doing. All right, let me stir this around a little bit. I just want to get a little tiny taste of the juice. I want to see if I've got the right combination of herbs and spices and wine and whatnot. So let me just take a little bit of just the juice. Nothing else but the juice. That is so good. All right, time to plate it up. Spoon it over the rice. Get a little bit of each thing. Plenty of clams. Definitely want to get some of that juice and pour it over the rice. I cannot wait to taste this. It's looking good so far. All right. Okay, it's all plated up. Let me get a nice spoonful that has a little bit of each little ingredient in it, and let me take a taste. Got some bacon. This is so good. You have no idea. It's tangy from the lemon juice. There's a certain sweetness to it. I don't know if that's from the tomatoes. Definitely spicy. Definitely tastes Cajun-y or Creole or whatever. It is just very, very good. The clams don't have an overpowering taste, but they also have taken on the flavors of all the seasonings really, really well. So this is just really, really delicious. Nothing is overpowering another flavor. I like the fact that it's a little bit spicy and that it is a little bit sweet somehow or the other. The clams came out perfect. They're very tender. The tomatoes rehydrated well. The onions rehydrated well. Yeah, thumbs up. And I had leftovers that I just spooned over the leftover rice in the little pot that I cooked the rice in, and just cover it up, keep it covered up. After it cools completely, I'm going to stick it in one of my ice chests. But just look at that. Doesn't it look delicious? This has been a success. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and y'all have a good one.